From the Crap TV studios in beautiful North Hollywood, California, comes the new game show that's sweeping the nation, North Hollywood Cubes. With special guest stars, Cameron Crowe, Dana Powers, Mary Weiss, Fred Applegate, Natasha Detmer, George Ackles. There we go. Tyler Rhodes. Oh, George Ackles. There he is. All on North Hollywood Cubes. One of these stars is sitting in the mystery cube, and the contestant at first could win a prize that just happens to be sitting on a shelf somewhere here at the Crap TV studios. And here's the master of North Hollywood Cubes, Mr. Bill Holmes.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
There we go. Hello. There we go. All right, let's go over and start the show. Here we go. Let's get the rest of who do we have? Cameron Crowe, Dana Powers, Mary Weiss, Fred Applegate, Natasha Detmer, George Ackles, Tyler Rhodes, Chuck Klausmeyer, and of course in the center cube, Mr. Maurice LaMarche. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, we're back up. We're back up to speed. Hello, everyone, and welcome to North Hollywood Cubes. Hello, stars. Hello, stars.
Hello.
Hey, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Peter. I mean, Bill.
No, it's me, Bill. Listen, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It's good to have everyone here tonight on our very first episode of North Hollywood Cubes. Could you tell? I mean, could you tell it's our very first episode? And I do have to remind you, let's not forget that tonight's show is live. So, depending on how the show goes tonight, and so far, we'll see if this ever happens again. We don't know. We don't know if it will or not. Before we begin, if you'd like to stay on top of all things that we do here on Crap TV, don't forget to follow us on all of our social media accounts by searching craptv.online. Okay? All right, so tune in for that. Listen, all you kids out there in cyberspace or wherever the hell we're streaming this thing, talk to us. I see Jim Stafford out there, J-Dub. We got Zaria, we got Christy, we got, my sister, Debbie Holmes is on tonight. So everybody's tuning in tonight. Oh, there it is. There they are. Look at that. How about that? Okay, Peg is there. All right, fantastic. Well, listen. Let's get right to it and welcome our first contestant. She's from Orange County, California. She's going to be on the Hugs side tonight. Miss Maureen Martinez. Maureen Martinez. Maureen. Oh, nope. Maureen.
Hey.
What do we need to do, Shane? Okay, Maureen. Oh, man.
Hi.
Oh,
Hey.
there she goes.
She's quick.
Maureen.
Did you get
There
hurt?
she goes.
Oh, my Lord. Maureen, tell us a little bit about yourself. When you're not flying through the air, what do you do?
When I'm not flying through the air, what am I doing? I am a storyboard artist working in Los Angeles. I love to hike, and I just love creativity.
Well, fantastic.
All things creative.
It's good to have you on the show. Thanks for being here tonight. We can't wait I hope you win a little bit of money, and it's really all you can win is a little bit of money.
I intend to win.
Now let's see if this works, okay? Over here now, we have from the San Fernando Valley in California here, Mr. Ben Campbell.
Hey.
Ben Campbell, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Hello.
Ben, it's good to have you here. Please tell
Pleasure
us
to
a
be
little
here.
bit about yourself.
Let's see. I did undergrad in acting, and there I go. And here I am. Undergrad in acting, and I'm currently working in social work. I'm interning at Children's Hospital right now, and I'll be graduating with my master's degree in the fall.
Well, thank you for coming, and it sounds like you have a good career going there. All right, let's get started. Okay? Now, the object of the players is to get 3 cubes in a row, across, up and down, or diagonally. It's up to them to figure out whether the stars are giving a correct answer or making one up. That's how they earn the cube, and either you get a kiss or a hug if you get your cube, okay? Each completed game is worth $2.50. There's the hug and there's the kiss. All right, there we go. Each completed game is worth $2.50. The player that wins the most cash at the end of 3 rounds, we're going to do 3 rounds tonight, will win the grand prize of the evening, a genuine Carcerum merchandise T-shirt. Carcerum, it's all about the merchandise.
Nice.
Hey, Bill, tell us about that sweet Carcerum merchandise. The Carcerum branded merchandise T-shirt is just one of many Carcerum branded merchandise items. The only official merchandise of Carcerum, the award-winning fantasy podcast series that's taking the nation by storm. Select from a wide array of T-shirts,
I love that
coffee
smolder.
cups, and much, much more. That's Carcerum branded merchandise. Carcerum fantasy podcast series. Subscribe. The Carcerum branded merchandise T-shirt is just one of the Carcerum branded
Does it come
merchandise.
with the hearts? Like, the
Let's see it a
hearts are
few
important
times.
to me.
Okay. All right. Contestants will also be playing for a mystery cube tonight. Oh, no sound effect. There we go. If they happen to pick the mystery cube during the game, they can win another fabulous prize. Bill, tell them what they could win. The Carcerum branded merchandise T-shirt is just one of many. Bill, if I contestant picks the mystery cube, they'll also be playing for a mugshot voice of a coffee mug. This mug not only holds coffee, but it holds all kinds of liquids. You can drink any of those liquids, including coffee, from the voiceover Dr. Blavity Blah coffee mug. Hold it in your hand or set it on a table in between sips. You'll always enjoy a hot cup of joe with your voiceover Dr. Blavity Blah coffee mug. There we go. Look at that. I don't know if anybody's hearing this. Okay, so folks, technology forbids us from showing our home audience who the mystery cube is, so it will remain a mystery until one of our contestants picks it. The contestant that does win the mystery cube round must come to the studio and pick up at their convenience, as we cannot afford postage to send the gift. Okay, contestants, let's get started. Hugs, okay. Hugs won the coin flip backstage, so you get to start the game. So, Maureen, go ahead and pick a cube. Who would you like to start with?
I will start with Natasha.
Natasha Detmer.
Child. Okay.
Don't panic. Don't panic, Natasha.
If our contestant picks the mystery cube, they'll also be
Oh,
playing
look,
for a
there's
mugshot.
that's a little more commercial for the
This
mug.
mug not only holds coffee, but it holds all kinds of liquids. You can drink any of those liquids,
Apparently,
including
Chuck
coffee, from the
Chuck
voiceover
really
Dr. Blah
enjoys
Blah
the
coffee
mug.
Hold it in your
I'm
hand.
mesmerized by this mug.
You'll always enjoy a hot cup of joe with your
Fantastic
voiceover
mug.
Dr. Blah Blah
Good
coffee
mug.
mug.
Speaking of good
Makes me want it
mug,
more.
Okay, Natasha.
I'm ready.
Okay, I know you are, but I'm not sure Shane is. Okay, Natasha, here we go.
I'm trying.
All right, Maureen, listen up here. According to official, does a reindeer go through a so-called change of life, Natasha?
Well, if I have, then the goddamn reindeer did. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, she says yes, they do go through a change of life, Maureen. Do you believe her or do you not believe her?
I believe her.
You believe her. You're saying that they do go through a change of life. That is
Yeah.
incorrect. No, they don't. According to zoo officials, they do not. So that
Natasha!
means that Ben is going to
Copa.
Ben is going to get the kiss, and you don't get squat for that one. So there's our first one. All right, Ben, that gives you an advantage to the game here.
All right.
Go ahead and pick a star.
All right, I'll go with the center square, Mr. Maurice LaMarche, please.
Mr. Maurice LaMarche, ladies and gentlemen. Maurice LaMarche of Pinky and the Brain and Futurama. And Mo, it's good to have you here in our center cube.
Great to be back. I'm honored.
Thank you. Mo, of the 7
Yes.
Star Trek films that William Shatner appeared in, you know William Shatner, right? Which one did he direct?
The one he shouldn't have.
Of all 7 of those films, which film did William Shatner direct?
Well, they offered me Star Trek 1,
Uh-huh.
and then 2, and then 3, and then 4. But I hadn't stopped dramatic pausing until they offered me Star Trek 5.
Five.
So Star Trek 5.
Okay. All right. So, Ben, he says that William Shatner directed Star Trek 5. Do you believe him or do you not believe him?
I don't know how I could not believe him. I do believe him.
You do believe him?
Yes, I do believe him.
William Shatner directed Star Trek V, The Final Frontier. So you get a
Amazing.
kiss on that cube right there. Do we got the kisses? Okay. All right. So we go back to Maureen.
All right.
Maureen, now there's some strategy to be played here. You know, we do have the mystery cube out there, but I don't know. You may want to pick somebody to block and keep from losing the game. Who do you choose?
Okay, I'm definitely gonna block him.
Okay.
And yeah.
Maureen.
So we'll go with Fred
Listen,
Applegate.
this is for
Fred
blood.
Applegate.
Okay.
Fred Applegate, star of Broadway and films and television. Holy mackerel, he's done it all. Okay, Fred. According to the International Chess Federation, a chess player rated between anything below 1,200 is considered what?
Lonely.
I think pretty much any chess player could be considered lonely.
Yeah. I think the official designation, though, is novice.
Novice. Okay. Maureen, he says a chess player would be a novice at that level. What do you say? Do you believe him or not?
Oh God, I've watched The Queen's Gambit once, and I'm like trying to go through my head now. Like, I guess I'll believe him. I don't know if that's
you
right
believe
though.
him? So
Yeah.
you believe him? Okay, you believe
Yep.
him. Yes, a novice. A novice. You are correct. So you get that cube,
Amazing.
and you were successful in blocking young Ben from winning the game.
Take
there.
that, Ben.
So Ben, we go back
Feel
to
that.
you. We have
Okay.
not found the mystery cube yet. Who do you choose?
All right. Let's go with Mr. George Ackles, please.
George Ackles. George Ackles. Mr. Ackles. Let me find your question here. George Ackles' question. Oh, my goodness. George. You probably shouldn't have had that
Excuse
for
me.
dinner, huh?
He's the mystery
God.
square.
Oh,
Pardon
he's the
me.
mystery. Oh, that's
Yeah.
our mystery. Oh, you're the mystery cube.
Oh, wow. God, I
Okay.
feel honored.
Okay, now
Ada,
in
Ada,
rehearsal,
sousaphone.
I had never heard that noise. So okay, so George is the mystery cube. So young Ben, you're playing for what is that? Young Ben, you're playing for one of those voiceover doctor blobbity blah mugs as well here.
Ooh,
Okay.
man.
All right, George. George, I'm coming to George here. George,
Yes,
what
Bill.
did what did Georgie Porgy do to make the girls cry?
Oh gosh, Bill. What a favorite of mine. I'm so glad that you've referenced it here. Boy, I love the laugh track for my trauma. That's great. That feels real good.
Imagine how I feel right now.
Yeah, well, so gosh, what did Georgie Porgy do to make the girls cry? I can't say I'm familiar with that one. No, I've got to say he kissed the girls. Kissed the girls and made them cry.
Kiss the girls and made them cry.
I
Okay,
identify
Ben?
with it. I identify.
Ben, do
I was
you
I was
believe?
also I do. I was racking my brain. Not only do I think George is probably more qualified than myself to know what made the girls cry, but I think it is. I think he's right.
Yes, he kissed the girls and made them cry. Not sure what else he was doing, but they were crying. So you do get the kiss. You get your little kiss in the corner there. So now we
Oh,
go back
boy.
to Maureen. Maureen, looks like you got to do some defense here again. Who do you choose?
Yeah, I'll block him and take it
Okay.
across.
So we'll go up to Mary Weiss. Mary Weiss for the
That'd be
block.
me.
Mary,
Yeah.
David Mamet. You're from Chicago, Mary. David Mamet
Fucking yeah.
is a famous playwright. David Mamet said, this town stinks like a whorehouse at low tide. What city was he referring to?
I think you're gonna have to say that one again because the sound effect was going over it. and
Okay,
I-
sorry. David Mamet said, this town... She's not the mystery cube. Okay. David Mamet said, this town stinks like a whorehouse at low tide. This house stinks like a whorehouse at low
Oh my
tide.
God, how many times can we say whorehouse at low tide? For gosh.
What
darn
city was he
sake.
referring to, Mary?
Well, it sure as heck wasn't Chicago. I'm gonna say that because the whores never went to the river.
Why do you know that?
I'm just trying to actually think of.
friends.
What
gonna-
city was he referring to?
I actually think he was referring to New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Swampy,
New Orleans.
yeah.
Okay, so Maureen,
Swampy.
she says New Orleans.
God.
What do you think? Do you believe her or do you not believe her?
This place looks like a whorehouse at low tide.
At low tide.
It kind of feels like I think it's wrong, but I think I'm going to say yes. I believe her.
You believe her, New Orleans. You're going with New Orleans? No,
Yeah.
actually, he was referring to Chicago. He was referring to Chicago. He was a playwright in Chicago, and apparently he didn't like the city. So, oh my gosh, you know what? No. Ben, you cannot win.
Right.
You cannot win by default. So you have
Understood.
to earn that. You have to earn that cube.
Right.
Got myself. Okay,
Mhm.
you have to earn that cube. So we go to
Mhm.
another Mary Weiss question.
All right, yes,
if that's
please.
where you want to go. No,
That
no,
is.
that's not right. That's not right. George is a kiss. George should be a kiss.
Sean, it'll make him cry.
Okay. There we go. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. So Ben, who do you want to go with?
I would like to go with Mary Weiss, please.
Mary Weiss for the win. This is for
Yeah.
$2.50. Hi, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
Here's
Got
another
laundry to
question
do.
for you. I got to cross that off. Okay. Mary, whose cow kicked over the lantern that started the Great Chicago Fire of 1871?
But I think I wouldn't be allowed back in Chicago if I didn't get this one right, don't you know? So, it was a lady by the name of Mrs. O'Leary.
She says Mrs. O'Leary. Ben, what do you say? Do you believe her or not?
I do believe her.
It was Mrs. O'Leary, so
Oh,
you win the
you're a
first round,
blonde.
young Ben.
Yes.
Okay, there we go.
Amazing. Thank you,
Ben-
Mary.
Ben's the
Thank you,
big-time
Mary.
winner.
Thank you, everyone.
Congratulations. And now we just go to round 2. We're going to start round 2, so clear the board.
All right. All right, Maureen.
I'm ready.
What a great
And-
You got this, Maureen.
Couldn't just skip to 3, that's for sure.
And Ben also won
Yes.
the mug. So you won
Oh.
$2 or no wait, how much did he win? How much money does he have on there? $2.50. There you go. You got your $2.50. You got your blah 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 mug. And now that the mug has been won, there will be no more mystery cube in the second round. Okay. But since young Ben got to win that first one, Maureen, I'm gonna go over to you and ask you to start this second round and
Okay.
go ahead and pick somebody. Who do you pick?
I think I'm going to go with Dana Powers, the voice of Aura in Carcerum.
Dana Powers, the voice
Good
of
choice.
Aura in Carcerum. Okay, Dana, good to see you. Little Dana Powers.
I'm,
All right,
I'm-
Dana.
I'm nervous.
Are you ready?
I'm nervous.
Oh,
I listen.
Yes.
Don't be nervous.
I'm ready. I'm
Everything's
very
good.
confident.
Everything's good. Dana, what alleged sexual predator was recently cut from the new Space Jam film?
Oh, I know. I think I know.
I feel like it's Pepe Le Pew.
Pepe Le Pew?
Yeah.
All right, Maureen, she says Pepe Le Pew. Do you believe her or do you not believe
Yeah.
her?
I believe her.
You sure it wasn't LeBron James? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know LeBron at all. I have nothing against LeBron. Yes, you're correct. It was Pepe Le Pew, so you get the hug on the cube with little Dana Powers. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
So we go to Ben, the big time winner of the
All right.
mystery cube. What do you
All
say,
right,
Ben? Who do you pick?
I'll choose Mr. Cameron Crowe. if that's all right.
Cameron Crowe.
Yeah.
Cameron. There's somebody behind you, Cameron. in case you
All right,
didn't-
look out.
I figured it was 2 for the
Okay,
price of one.
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jasmine.
we got there. All right, Cameron Crowe, star, big time Oscar winner for all the big time movies he makes and all that fun stuff. Okay, so Cameron,
Why?
I don't know. You're a big time Oscar winner, right? You won an Oscar. You won a couple Oscars. Yeah. Okay.
You
Cameron, I know. I happen to
know.
know. Are we allowed to mention the project you're working
know. We can hint at it.
on? Okay, we'll hint at it. I won't mention it at all. But I will ask you a question that's similar. This is a music question for you because you're a music expert, okay?
Thank you.
Did Joni Mitchell actually perform at Woodstock?
Joni Mitchell, who famously wrote the great song Woodstock.
Right.
You would think that she was actually there, but I'm going to tell you a little known fact that she got as far as the airport and was told that the helicopter wouldn't fit her into it. So Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young and their 2 managers went. She stayed behind, went back to the hotel, watched the news reports, and wrote Woodstock, the anthem, without even being there.
Okay, so Maureen, you have Mr. Cameron Crowe, who happens
That's
to know a lot of
hilarious,
people.
Cameron.
Okay. He says
Thank
no, she did not.
I think it's
Play at
Ben,
Woodstock.
right?
You-
Ben?
It is me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Totally fine.
Ben, you have
Yeah.
Mr. Cameron Crowe.
Yeah, I'm still reeling from that story. Yeah.
What do you say? He says no, she did not play. And what's
Mhm.
do you believe him or do you not believe him? I mean, it could be a bluff. I don't know.
Sure. An elaborate bluff. I'm gonna believe that. Yeah, of course.
You're gonna believe
It's an
that.
amazing story. Yeah.
He is actually correct. No, but she did perform her song Woodstock at the 1969 Big Sur Folk Festival 1 month after the event. So you get
Wow.
the kiss on that one. And forgive me for not remembering who the hell's going where. Okay. Cameron, thanks for that great story. All right, so now we're back to Maureen. Maureen, who do you want to go to here?
I can't see. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm gonna go down in the middle.
Mr. Maurice LaMarche?
Yes, Maurice Lamar.
Maurice LaMarche, the center cube. Mr. LaMarche. Okay, here we go, sir. Mo, true or false?
Yes.
Mice prefer cheese over every other food group.
Now, my friend, why are you asking me a question about the preferences of mice?
Well,
What this mouse wants to do is take over the world. Yes.
Mo, do mice prefer cheese over every other foods?
It's interesting. I actually read an article about this on the Google, and mice actually prefer, and this is why exterminators use it, their favorite food is actually peanut butter.
Peanut butter. So you would say that's false. They don't prefer.
That is
Cheese.
true. Most
Okay.
mousetraps are loaded with peanut butter.
Okay, so Maureen, he's saying false. Do you believe him or do you not believe him?
I think Maurice and I read the same article, and I believe him.
That's true. That's true. You're correct. It is false.
Yeah.
According to the BBC, they prefer peanuts or food with higher caloric. Am I saying that right?
Value.
Caloric.
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 Yes.
Yes.
Colonic.
Anyway,
That's the word you're
you
looking
got
for.
the damn hug. You got the hug. There you go. Okay, where are we at? We're back over at Ben. We're back over Ben.
Yeah.
This is a much more complicated show. Ben, you might want to play some defense here. Who are you going to
Yes.
go with?
Tyler Rhodes to block.
Tyler Rhodes. Tyler Rhodes for the block. Tyler,
All right.
here we go. True or false? The words, if found, return to the White House, appear on the black bag that accompanies the president. Is that true or false? The words, if found, return to the White House, appear on the black bag that accompanies the president.
It's a black bag.
It's a black bag. It accompanies the president, and it says, if found, please return to the White House. Is that true or false?
Bill, I don't know where else they would send it. I'm going to say yes, it's true.
You're going to say that's true. Young Ben, what do you say?
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
That is true. That is true. If found, please return to the Military Liaison Office, the White House, Washington, D.C. So you get the kiss over there, Ben. So you successfully blocked. We go over to Maureen. Maureen, who do you want now?
I'm gonna do Marie. What? Yeah.
Mary? Mary Weiss.
I'll
Mary
answer
Weiss.
anything.
We go back to Mary Weiss. All right, Mary. Here we go. No game is at stake here. Here's your question. Oh, Mary, here you go. You should know this. In the ever popular TV show, The Brady Bunch, Ann B. Davis played Alice the maid. Who played Alice in the movie version, The Brady Bunch movie in 1995? There have been many versions.
Yeah, there have, and I didn't make it to any of them.
You were in the original play, right, in Chicago?
Yes, I originated the play in Chicago and then New York and all that. I like to think it's. Thank you. I like to think that it was because I was just far too young and lovely to actually do it on film. But
I believe that's what
thank
it
you.
was. Yeah.
I actually met the actress. I hadn't met her before, but I actually met the actress who did it.
Yeah.
And she asked if I was mad at her, and I said I got over it.
Do you know her name?
Hey. I'm pausing. Henriette Mantel.
Okay, she says Henriette Mantel. Do you believe her or do you not believe her, Maureen?
I believe her.
You believe her? That's correct. Henriette Mantel. That is correct. So you get that hug up in the corner there. Ben, it looks like you're going to have to do some
Looks like it.
defense.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, Ben.
Who do you want to go to?
I'm so sorry, Maureen. I'm going to choose George Ackles to block.
George Ackles for the block. George
Oh.
Ackles for the block.
Oh, my.
George,
Yes.
I got another little question here for you.
Oh, excellent.
Are you ready, sir?
Yes.
George
What other
Ackles.
childhood traumas would we like to explore, Bill?
Coming close. George Ackles, big time video game director, big time actor. You were a child actor. You did a whole bunch of shit. Okay. True or false, George? According to Men's Journal, 75% of women like a beard.
Oh, my. Well, interesting, Bill. I'm not familiar with the. You said it was Men's Journal.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
Answer carefully here, George.
Like a full
Right.
beard.
I will tell you, I am not familiar with the Men's Journal study on the subject. I will tell you, based on my research, the number is significantly lower than 75%.
Curious what your research was.
Well, let me put that another way, Bill. I found one woman who liked it, and I married her. So let's just say,
Well,
yeah.
that seemed to work out.
Yeah.
So you're saying it's false. You're saying it's false.
I'm saying based on my research, Bill, that's a solid F for false there. Yeah, that is not true.
Okay. So who is this? Ben, right?
Yeah.
Ben. He says false. Do you believe him or not believe him?
I don't know why. I don't know how you could do beards like that, George. But I'm gonna say, I'll agree with him. I'll agree with him.
that it's false, correct?
I agree that it is false.
You are right. It's false. 17.4% like a full
Wow.
beard. So only 17.4% of women like full
Wow.
beard. So you get the kiss on that one. And that means, Maureen, it looks like you got to do a little defense
Okay.
here. Who do you want to go with?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Chuck Klausmeier?
Yeah.
Chuck Klausmeier. Okay.
Chuck.
Yeah.
All right, Chuck.
Yes, Bill.
Here we go, buddy. All right. Lucille Ostero suffered from a debilitating ailment in the hit show Arrested Development. What was that ailment, Chuck?
Wow. A bad memory, I believe.
Bad? A bad memory?
No, I'm saying I have a bad memory, and
Are you familiar with the show Arrested Development?
I have I've seen it once or twice, but I'm not quite sure exactly what she had, but I think it was what's the name of that disease? That it's a debilitating disease.
Very
MS.
debilitating.
MS. It was MS.
She had MS.
MS.
MS. Very funny disease.
Georgia
That's-
born MS.
Okay. So Maureen, he says Lucille Ostero suffered from a debilitating, and it was MS. Are you
I think it's
familiar with the
vertigo.
show? It's vertigo? So you
Yeah.
do not believe Chuck.
No.
You are correct. It was vertigo. You are correct.
Nice. Way to
Vertigo,
go. Way to
Chuck.
go.
Now
Chuck,
I
it
know
was
why you chose that question for me.
Yeah.
Vertigo, Chuck. That's our little inside joke to Chuck. Okay. So what do you got? Let me see. We're over to Ben now.
Yeah.
What do we got here, Ben?
I'll go with
so
Fred
if we
Applegate.
don't get up and down, across or diagonal, the first contestant that gets to 5 cubes is going to be the winner. So Ben, who do you? Fred Applegate,
And-
Mr. Applegate.
Sure.
What's that? Okay. All right, Fred Applegate. Fred. Oh, wait, we did this one. Let me go to the next one. Fred, John Quincy Adams. You've heard of him?
Yes.
John Quincy Adams received what gift from the Marquis de Lafayette? Perfume, an alligator, or Napoleon's saber?
Well, John Quincy Adams spent a lot of time in France and became very close with the Marquis.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Actually, the first gift he received was a hickey. But they didn't call them that.
No.
They didn't call them that in the early 19th century. I believe the word they used was alligator.
An alligator. So you're going to say an alligator. Okay. Who is this? Young Ben. Young Ben?
Yeah.
Ben? He says an
yeah.
alligator. Do
What
you
a-
believe him or do you not believe him?
That's such a cool fact. Yeah, of course. That's if I want that to be true.
Okay, it is true. It's an alligator, so you get that cube. Fantastic. So, what do we have here? Was that for the win?
That was.
Huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting 4.
There's
Oh, he won.
it's up. I have Cameron Crowe, Fred Applegate, and George Ackles.
Cameron Crowe.
He won in
Fred
classic
Applegate,
tic-tac-toe
George
fashion.
Ackles.
Classic tic-tac-toe fashion.
Okay.
Are you watching the game,
what
Bill?
was it?
Yeah, Bill, do you know how tic-tac-toe works?
No, it's a very.
It's
listen,
yeah.
listen, people.
Bill?
It's a very complicated game. Okay? give me a break. I'm looking
Seen the video
here.
of the chicken
I'm
who can
looking
do it?
there. I got a lot to look at. Okay, so Ben, you win. You win, Ben. You win. Fantastic. Okay.
Thank you, guys.
All right, so let's clear the board. We'll go to the third round because we want to make sure that Maureen wins a little bit of money here. Well, hopefully you can win
Listen.
some money here. Okay, $2.50. So Maureen, again, since you're what? No, Ben should have more money. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Oh, Ben, you're $5 ahead right now. Okay, so let's go
And that's
to
it.
Maureen. You get to choose someone, Maureen. Who do you choose?
Okay, let me look. I'm gonna choose. Well, I don't see anything on my screen, but I remember. I think I'm gonna go with Natasha.
Natasha
I feel
Detmer.
drawn to
Natasha
you.
Detmer. All right, Natasha, here we go. Natasha, as you grow older, do you tend to gesture more or less with your hands?
Again with older. No problem at all. There's this whole gesturing thing that seems to entrance you on a really negative frame of reference, Bill, so that if I hear about gesturing
Yes.
and age
Yes.
one more time,
Do you gesture more or less? Oh, something moved. Something happened.
I'm going to go with lots more gestures, and mine could prove to have a problem with the there's a clearance entity that
we're on
makes
the
sure
internet. You can
that
do
one
anything you
does
want.
not get removed from the screen. So yeah,
So you say more or less?
much more.
Much more. She says more. So, Maureen, do you believe her or do you not believe her?
I believe her.
It's less. It's less. You do not earn the cube. So, Ben, let's go over to Ben.
I know, mea culpa. I owe you big time. Oh, bad.
Ben, who do you go to? Oh, my goodness.
let's.
Everything's
Oh
different.
my goodness.
Everything's
Oh,
different.
geez.
Maureen's a square. Yay!
Don't worry about it. We'll fix
Hey.
it. Don't worry. We'll fix
Let's
it.
see.
no
I'll go with Chuck, who I believe is the bottom right.
Charles Klausmeyer. Chuck Klausmeyer. Chuck,
Yes.
what do you... Oh, no, I got to ask you a question. I'm so
Yeah.
worried that things are screwed up that I forgot to ask a question. All right, Chuck, here we
Stanley
go.
Langdon.
Here we go, Chuck. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Chuck, true or false? Alfred Hitchcock's movie Vertigo ranks in the top 10 of AFI's 100 greatest films. True or false?
That is false.
That is, he says it's false, Ben. What do you say? Do you
I'm-
believe him or not believe him?
I'm going through the top 100 of AFI's list, and I just saw Vertigo recently, so I'm going to say that is incorrect.
You're not looking things up, are you?
No, I'm.
No,
I have that list
okay.
right now.
You are correct. It is true. It was number 9 on AFI's top.
Number 9?
Number
I don't think it deserves to be
Debilitating
number 9,
disease.
but it's good.
I think that's cheating.
Not as bad as MS, Chuck. Okay. All right. So you get the kiss,
Maureen.
and it looks like we have everything back to normal. Maureen, who do you go with here? You're looking for some money here, Maureen.
I am gonna go. I can't see the board, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna go with. I mean, let's go. Is Shane now a?
How did Shane get in there?
Shane, who's supposed to be there, Shane?
I'm Dana.
Oh, Dana. Okay. Okay.
I mean, I'll go with
and-
Shane if
and
he's an
That's
option.
Dana. Okay.
You can go with Shane.
Right?
Dana's internet
Is-
blew up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Internet
Natasha
blew
is
up.
an X.
So
Yeah,
we'll go with Dana.
Natasha's-
Dana
Natasha's
Powers.
an X. Okay, never mind. No, I want to go with Marie. Mary.
Who? Mary.
Sorry, I
Mary
keep
White.
messing up your
All
name.
right, Mary White.
Okay, it's spelled funny.
Had some luck with Mary White. Mary? Okay.
Yeah.
How long have carnival games been around? I'll give you a multiple choice. From the Dark Ages, the Renaissance, or the Great Depression?
Ooh.
Carnival games.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I know.
Plague.
You know, I imagine that as far back in the Dark Ages, they needed, silly games like throwing an axe at a peasant and getting prizes for it. But I don't know that they were called carnivals. So I'm going to actually say the Great Depression because that's
Great
when I think
Depression?
it would have been called, yes, carnival games, the Great
Okay.
Depression.
Maureen, she says the Great Depression. Do you believe her or do you not believe her?
I think if we're being super specific, carnival, yes. But I go to the Ren Fair every year, and part of my little heart is telling me to say Ren Fair, like during the Renaissance. But
Does
if
it-
we're being super specific for carnival, then I'm gonna agree.
You're going to agree that it is the
Listen to
Great
your heart.
Depression, right? You're saying the Great Depression?
But I've
I
already
just
lost. I'm gonna go with my little heart. I'm gonna say the Renaissance.
You're saying the Renaissance. Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, Renaissance.
So she doesn't believe me,
No,
Bill.
you don't have to get it right, but Mary said the Great Depression, but you want to say the Renaissance, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you were correct. It is the Renaissance, so you earned that
Hey.
cue. You earned the cue.
Listen to your heart.
Okay.
Always.
All right. Young Ben.
Yes.
Ben. Who do we go with here?
Yes. I will go with Mr. Cameron Crowe, please.
Cameron Crowe. Cameron Crowe. Big time director Cameron Crowe. Here we go, sir. Cameron,
Yes.
how many species of crows are there? 10, 40, or 60?
Okay, well, there's Russell Crowe. Counting crows. There's Feral Crow.
You gonna go through the whole
There's
list, are you?
me. So that's 4. I'm going to go with 10. I'm going to say there's 10.
Okay. Ben, he says there's 10 species of crows. Do you agree? Do you believe it or not believe it? 10.
My gut is saying it's, you said a 10, 40, or 100? Is that right?
10, 40, or 60.
60. I'll go lowball it and say 10. I'll agree. I'll say that's.
That is incorrect. There are 40. There are 40
okay.
according to PBS.
Okay.
To
Well,
PBS.
Can I say
PBS?
it? Can I
Yes.
say it?
Sure.
You know nothing, Cameron Crowe.
I agree with you.
Low hanging fruit, Cameron.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sorry, Ben.
Amazing.
All right. So we go over to Maureen. Maureen, you got a break there. You get who are you going with?
I'm gonna go with Shane.
I would think so. Dana Powers. You're going to go with Dana Powers. Shane, you're going to get a Dana Powers question.
I am so ready.
This ought to be interesting. So Dana's internet went down, and that's why we have you. Is that what's happening?
That's my understanding, Bill.
Okay,
It's good to be here.
fantastic. Here we go. Dana. Yes. A cat. I'm going to go to this one. The Manx cat is a breed of cat with no tail. Where did the Manx cat originate from? Where did the Manx cat originate from?
Well, Bill, I actually had a Manx cat growing up,
I did not know that.
and I got it from the pound, but I think that would be a stupid answer.
Yeah, I think so.
And I believe I've read somewhere that it was the Isle of Man, if I
Isle?
remember from when writing these questions.
Manx Man, the Isle of Man. Okay. So Maureen, he says the Isle of Man. Do you believe him or not believe him? I mean,
I don't
he's in-
believe you, Shane. I
you
think
don't
you're a
believe him.
liar. Yeah.
It was the Isle of Man. That's where it's from. It's an island up near Nova Scotia. So you do not win the game. Ben, you got a break there. You get the kiss. You get the kiss if somebody's going to put it up there soon, okay? Yeah. And Ben,
No,
who do you...
it's for the win.
Huh?
Just to clarify, is what there
No.
are.
Wait a minute. Let's get this straight. Yeah, there we go.
There we
so
go.
there's no win. That was
My
not
bad.
for the win. Okay. Why
But I
don't you let
think
me run the
Natasha
damn
has
game,
been-
Shane? Okay, you're Dana now. Okay. All right. So Ben,
And
you wanted to clarify something.
Yes, I believe Natasha has been holding her arms outstretched as an X for the. It's hard to differentiate her arms
Should
versus
there
an
be
X.
an X where
Be
Natasha
careful.
is?
Be careful.
Yeah.
There you
Okay,
go.
there we go. There we go. All right.
Now she can rest. Thank God.
Okay. So, who do you want to go with?
Thank you, Natasha. Oh, let's go with Mr. Maurice LaMarche.
Maurice LaMarche, our center cube. Mo, here is your question. In 1961, who was the first actor nominated for both an Oscar and an Emmy in the same year? Was it Orson Welles, Paul Newman or Peter Falk?
Well, the very idea that I could be merely nominated for something as trivial as an Emmy Award as the greatest filmmaker of all time, and the operative word there is film, is beyond me. Television is... Thank you. And it's a completely different voice from the brain. Television is people... Television is populated by Philistines, and it's beneath me to turn my considerable talents toward it, with the exception of the good people at Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In and the Dean Martin Celebrity Roasts. So it's not a good day.
Now, maybe it's just me.
You know, maybe it's just me. But it seems to me this question is a bit of a mystery.
Yeah?
It's meant to stump me. There's a bit of a red herring in there. I think it's obvious that the answer is the one guy that I don't do an impression of. I think it's Mr. Paul Newman, whom my wife loves.
Okay, Paul Newman. So Ben, he says it's Paul Newman.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
believe
that's-
him or not believe him?
100%, I believe him. Yes.
You believe it's Paul Newman? You were wrong. It is Mr. Peter Falk.
Great.
Peter Falk. It was for his Oscar
I had
nomination
no
was
idea I was vamping. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're
No,
fine.
it's fine. I was transfixed. Yeah.
Murder Inc. was the Oscar nomination, and
Ah,
Law
yes.
and Mr. Jones was the Emmy. So
Oh.
you do not get that cube. Maureen gets that cube. So where are we at here, Maureen? You get to choose. Who would you like this time?
George Ackles.
Ackles. George Ackles? Okay. Did we lose Maureen too? Okay.
Oh no,
All right.
sorry, I'm on mute.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay. All right.
George.
Here we go. All right. Here we go.
All right.
George.
Yes.
Abstentious means one who doesn't indulge. What is unique about the word itself?
Abstentious?
Abstentious. I'll spell it for you. Abstentious. Abstentious means one who doesn't indulge. What is unique about the word itself?
Abstentious. Can you use it in a sentence, Bill? No.
No. For God's sakes, George. Don't make me do that.
Is it that it also refers to a condition where one has a very foul-smelling midsection? Abstentious. Is that it? I
Pretty
think
good.
I think
Is
that
that
might
what
be
you
it.
want to go with?
No. It is one of the. I'll say it is one of the only words that has been in continuous use since the time of the ancient Greeks, which is the origin in Latin, through present day. It's one of the only words that, if I think the only one that has been in use continuously throughout modern history.
Okay. So you heard what he said. Do you believe him or not believe him?
I believe him.
Actually, that is incorrect. It uses all 5 vowels in the correct order. It uses all 5 vowels in the correct order.
How am I supposed to
He said
pick?
it's been in continuous use since the ancient Greeks because it's Latin.
Because of the Latin origin. Yeah.
I realize.
See, what happens when you get smart people on the show? All right, so I can't give you that hug over there. Young Ben, what do you want to do? You want to try to win the game here?
Sure. Yeah. I'll go for Tyler.
Ben,
Tyler
don't
Rose.
do me like this.
Tyler
I'm sorry,
Rose.
Maureen.
Here we go. Tyler, here we go. You ready? You ready, Tyler?
Yeah.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
You've been drinking all night? Here we go. Is there any bird that can mate in flight? I don't know why we asked you this.
Yeah, Wonder Woman, right?
I'm not
Isn't
sure.
that Hawk Girl?
I think that's where United Airlines came from, Flying United.
Is there any bird that can mate in flight?
Yes.
Well, being from Missouri, I spent a lot of time at the lake, and I feel like I saw something at some point. I'm gonna say yes.
your mom and dad. Tyler, you been hanging out at the lake again? He says,
Watching birds mate.
Ben, he says yes. There is a bird that can mate in flight. Do you believe him or do you not believe him?
I'll believe him.
That is correct. The swift, according to animal experts.
Wild.
So Ben, you get that. You get the kiss, and you also win that game as well. So it's been a clean
So
sweep.
glad that's the answer I got right, Bill.
In a clean
Wow.
sweep. I think you've got $7.50.
My God, I'll split it
good
with you,
job,
Maureen.
Ben.
Congratulations.
No, it's all right. It's fine.
You're gonna
Okay.
split it
Fine,
with her?
it's fine. I'll take my loss gracefully.
Okay, well, congratulations, Ben. You have the most case, so you're the winner of the genuine Carcerum merchandise T-shirt as well. We're gonna send
Can I
you a
have the
T-shirt.
hearts?
And Maureen, thank you for playing the game.
Thank you for having
Stars,
me.
everybody. Thank you very much. Bill. What is that? What the hell is that? Okay, there we go. I don't know what that was. Bill, take us out of here. Get us out of here, Bill. Bill, take us out of here. Tonight's episode was unofficially sponsored by Fortaleza, the best goddamn tequila I've ever had. Just remember, folks, if the tequila tried to kill you, then I bet you didn't get you some of that sweet and tasty nectar that we know as Fortaleza. Would you like to appear on a future episode of North Hollywood Cubes? Simply send a self-addressed stamped envelope to the address listed on your screen, or send us a direct message at any of our previously listed social media accounts. This is Bill Holmes speaking for North Hollywood Cubes. Back to you, Bill. All right. Well, thank you very much on behalf of all the stars here at North Hollywood Cubes. Good night, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in a couple of weeks. We'll do another show. Bah.